Welcome to Shattered Ships, brought to you by Fandom Encounters. This is your DM Matt, guiding you on your pirate adventure through the seas of Corsair. Join our party, the Human Fey Wanderer Ranger Tesha Gwyn, played by Bobby, the Sea Elf Pirate Kensei Monk Trigger, played by Seth, and the Owlin Swords Bard, played by Alan, as they do their best to navigate this new world and find their place in it. In Corsair, where piracy is freedom, and freedom is dangerous. As last session, our pirates delved into a temple dedicated to the path. A swordsman's temple with puzzles and a sword-driven way to ease the challenges ahead. Our pirates have used all the swords provided by the temple, these swords acting as locks or keys, in turning down maybe the difficulty of a couple of these challenges. They are, in my calculations, left with only the weapons that they are wielding, unless there are other things in your inventory. But they have passed the Sword of Pain, the Sword of Passion. They have scaled a wall full of turrets that were very upfront about trying to shoot them down, having not destroyed all of them, but just merely passed them, making it safely to the top of this temple. Here, they are greeted by 6 statues of swordsmen, or swordspeople past, I should say, as these figures lay before you, surrounding you, in air. Where is it? I should have had this tab open. There is an air genasi to the side, wielding like this long cavalry sword. There is a dwarf on the side with a long sword in hand, fairly rudimentary and simple. There is a gleaming elf with a wicked gleam, and even if the statue's eyes seem to be glowing ruby. There is a strange-looking figure here in the middle. I would say that not many of you would have seen a Gith. If you want to make history checks to determine kind of what knowledge you have of these sort of like more like outer spacey astral race. There we go. That's the word I was looking for.
Got an 8.
Nice.
I rolled a 2. So.
Not too much knowledge of them there. Enough potentially to know that it seems to be a Gith of sorts. These long pointed ears, this snub nose, but they do appear to have not a sword like others, but like this round curved blade in either hand, almost like wielding a bladed circle. And furthest from you all, there is a massive statue of a Luxodon with just a honkin' sword across its shoulders, and a diminutive statue, the statue of a halfling, fairly obscured to you potentially, as soon as you reach the top, Hemlock walked over to greet his fallen partner, who has somehow, since falling themselves in this statue, become a statue themselves. For everyone watching the stream, we also have new tokens for the party. We have some new art featuring them in an updated form. So we have an updated Gwyn, Trigger, and Kachi, and they have been added into the initiative order as well.
I think the only other weapon we have on us is, I think we had 1 extra wooden sword.
Excellent. I don't remember if I wrote that down somewhere, but I believe it.
Like put in a
yeah, one more of the wooden swords that could potentially block something.
Yeah, we have at least 3 or 4 of those. So.
Oh yeah, is that so?
We should. Yeah. We haven't we didn't use any last time.
So many copious amounts.
There was really easy challenges, so we really didn't have to.
Super easy. But as you stand at the top of this temple, you see on the very far end On each of these, in front of each of these statues, there is a single slot that you have placed weapons into before, and at the far end there are 2 slots in this dais, kind of here at the end, in front of sort of this obsidian kind of. It almost looks like a gemstone wall. It is reflecting the room back at you because it's like kind of uneven. It's hard to exactly kind of see like your own reflection or something in it. It's just a little bit obscured in that way.
All right, Hemlock. So did one of those swords? We gotta like put one in and it activates. Is it gonna like let us like not have to face one of these, or do we go through the gate?
Do we know what this is? To like, is this a temple to something, or is this like what? I feel like this is like, we know it's the sword, but is this like a dueler? Like this is dueling, right? So I feel like these are all going to be one-on-ones.
Hemlock kind of stands up and like takes like almost like has like their hand kind of on the statue of Crux's face, and kind of turns toward you. The Temple of the Path encourages honorable fights, so these statues won't charge at you until you are prepared, and once one of them is activated, they will all sort of spring to life. When last I was here, of course, my love was not a statue. There was a 6th figure here. It seems that Crux has replaced someone, whether someone has been phased out or not. But I have heard legends of... I'm going to roll a history check for Hemlock. I've heard tales of some of these figures. I researched, and he kind of points to this Luxodon here. After seeing this one in action, I did what research I could. This was once a Beryl Claymore, a fierce duelist on the Elven continent, swept his way through the path. Swordsmen who dedicate themselves to this spirit of battle, the sort of a swords person's creed, I should say. They are visited at times and given challenges, a test of sorts, and in the hopes and the drives and the aspirations of becoming the greatest duelist in Corsair, whether that is purely for acclaim, for the spirit of challenge, or for the power to lord over others. The paramount, the blade, the master of the path, has not changed hands in a long time. So many people are antsy and are hoping for it to be shaken up.
Oh, and like if you had to like assign like a number to this person from like 1 to 18, because that's the highest that I can count currently, how high would you say that person is?
The person who's sort of in charge of this?
Who's like the person on the top there, like the captain of the duelist league?
I faced them when I was a younger man.
Oh, yeah. So, like, you were better back then, too.
Yeah, I was far more spry, perhaps not quite as wise. I faced them, and they should have struck me down. It would have been honorable to do. I was defeated. But as the master of the path, they saw fit to give clemency, to give mercy, a challenge to get better and try again.
Okay, so they're stupid. Okay, good to know. Good to know. Okay. Gotcha, you want to be on top?
on the top of the. I mean, sure, yeah, let's do it. I'll beat them all. Yeah, come at me. Wow.
Kachi, isn't there
I
something
mean,
More
about
confident.
a Luxodon from where you're from? Who fought amongst the small people? Am I making this up?
No. You got Luxodon.
There are
Wasn't
Luxodons
this
that
about Luxodons
are
where you're
from
from?
Morales.
That's like the lower district, right?
Yeah. The small person thing was Loam Underfoot, the keeper, the caretaker that made kind of like this deal with Kachi, and they were a small person among the large, like a halfling who lives amongst the Luxodon.
Right.
But Hemlock, you're all about like honor and stuff, though. Like there are 6 of them, and there's only let me count. There's only
you can do it.
5 of us.
Yeah.
Does one of them sit out, or should we just like push one of the statues over the edge?
2 of them will be stronger, more like the powers they had in their life.
Oh.
4 will be
that's worse.
Demoted to sort of a trainee, making way for the next champion to defeat them. So, I suppose in that way, perhaps with 5 of us, 5 will be empowered, with perhaps 1 being a trainee.
All right. So, what about the sword? Because they have got notches below, and there's the notch on the pedestal up there. I mean, I assume that you and Crux just like try to take them all on without any swords.
Indeed. Our first time here, we were perhaps too prideful. I don't remember using the swords by this point, but it felt like we stood to gain by not using them.
All right.
We saw where that landed us.
Roller coaster of a sentence.
Yeah. I mean, all right. All I'm saying, it is all about fair, right? Fairness, and it's like 5 on 5, no trainee. What if we just had 5 on 5? And one of the swords, we just like, it worked with the turrets. It worked with the big dude. What are you gonna say?
I don't trust this one.
I was gonna take that one. That one seems.
What's that one? Who's that one?
Damn.
I feel like if there was someone to fight,
no,
I wouldn't want to fight this one. I feel like I'd want to.
Wait, are we calling him?
I'm just saying, if I showed up in like a themed arena around these champions, I would want, like if we were in like a death match, like sorry, I'm adding my trauma on.
Yeah.
But if I were to, I would, I'd want that one, or maybe even like this one. I have a bow.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I want whatever Gwen doesn't want. Like the second choice. I want like second. Or.
Right. Fine. What?
Hemlock is one a pirate?
I'm gonna make another history check. Natural 1. Aside from Claymore,
I was gonna take that one.
And Flame Blade. Those are the only ones that
Who
I'm
are you
aware
not
of.
taking? I don't know.
Okay.
Come on.
Okay. Then I'll take this one.
Hemlock kind of looks over.
What?
What? Oh, but you didn't call it in time. You didn't call it on time, so that was I just kind of got in there because it was your second choice.
If anyone will be striking me down, it will be Crux.
Yeah.
That's nobody wanted to take on your boyfriend. It's fine.
Partner, but
sorry. Yeah, whatever.
Flame Blade is perhaps one of the most powerful duelers here, aside from.
Okay, never mind.
That is the one I'm familiar with.
No, Flame Blade sounds like the plunger puss won't do so good. Oh. Europa, what do you want?
I don't want to fight that one. I want to fight this one.
Oh, wait, no, okay.
Wait, you moved?
I'll take Flame Blade. I don't care. All right.
Okay. Okay. Wait. Oh no. I think Gwen has flame blade now. I want
Wait, flame blade's the really hard one.
Yeah. That's what.
Ha! Now you're stuck with him.
That's what the old guy said. All right. Europa does Seth's neck crack, and all right, let's not die, right?
Okay.
All right.
I'll tell you what, Kachi, you go get the Luxodon because one, you already know kind of like how Luxodons think because you used to see them in your bodega all the time. And two, I'll take on both these guys down here.
Both of them. All right, sure, cool. I don't, whatever. I don't. We're all.
I could just shove one of the statues off the ledge. I really could right now.
I don't think that's how that's gonna work. I'm gonna be completely honest with you.
That seems like really bad idea.
Yeah.
I'm just saying,
like
even with like,
in the back.
I'm like, but it's like, there's a couple masters and there's like a trainee, and like, sure, I guess we have Gwyn, which is kind of like a trainee, but it's not the same. Like, it's so. I just feel like we need.
What about this trigger?
Yeah.
The big Luxodon. Yes, I know them, but I feel like that guy is gonna squash me in a round.
Okay.
Literally.
You want me to take him?
Go take him. You got it, champ.
Okay. I'll go take the one that has been described as the most deadly.
No. The most deadly is the elf, right?
Most deadly,
That's flame
the
blade.
most deadly is the elf flame blade.
Oh wait. Oh, Europa, you got me okay. Okay. You know
Your
what?
guy is Barrow Claymore.
Yeah.
And before this starts, I don't know like how this is gonna like go on, I'm gonna cast mirror image on myself, so there'll be 3 of me.
Oh hell yeah! You mirror image up.
Do we want to put the wooden sword in anything to take away one of them? Do we think that would happen?
I think we're powering up secretly the most powerful one. I just want to say that.
Oh,
Is
that what you're?
I'm so high. There's something about her I don't trust, but that's just.
I don't know.
I know as soon as we switch it, they're gonna be the most powerful thing in the world, and I'm gonna run it. So you're the captain. This is the decisions made. I hate all this.
Everything is gonna be okay. We have each other, and until we don't, but I promise to get at least one of your bodies off this ledge here, a little closer to the camp.
Thank you, Trigger. I'm gonna side with Gwyn because I think this whole area has kind of worked similarly until now, but now is the time where I agree. I think the opposite of what we want to happen would happen if we put a sword in here instead of it like powering off. I think it could do the opposite. So
it takes the sword out, and it's like a flaming whip. A ball rod.
So yeah, let's. If something happens mid-course and we see that we put a sword in there, then we still have it available. But for right now, let's keep it as is.
With like it being honor and stuff, like I shouldn't like just be behind the statue and shoot it in the head as soon as it wakes up, right?
No.
Yeah.
You could after you could get around.
Yeah, but that's not shoot. That's not.
They might
That's
have
like
monologues. They might have monologues.
Oh yeah.
Let them
Tell us about
let them talk a little bit first.
Well, they have something to say. You should listen.
Talk first, shoot after. Got it. All right, let's do this. Let's fuck them up.
As Trigger yells, "Let's fuck them up!" It like rattles throughout this room, and like almost like with an exhale of a deep breath, this like voice that has been like carried through this whole place before, kind of like read these directions. It's like embodiment of the temple. Your challenge has been accepted. I need everyone to roll initiative. I'm going to re-roll initiative from what we had last time. And I'll delete the old ones.
I am strong.
You're strong and you're quick and you're not paranoid at all.
Apparently it loaded weird, so I'll re-roll for everyone.
Yeah, we get a warning that this person is the strongest. I'm like, I don't know, guys. Might be this one.
It's the dwarf that had a long sword.
That seems suspicious to me.
Seems questionable to me. Tantar, the water's man, I haven't thought of that in forever.
No, she's right. Piranhas are native to South America.
I will say, you
guys,
keep catching me looking at the Luxodon.
Crux and Hemlock rolled a 21.
Together.
They did.
Too cute.
Well, that's unfortunate because I also rolled a 21.
Oh, you're like their baby.
Oh my god, you're their baby.
I'm the baby of Crux and Hemlock. Man.
We've discovered your parentage.
I mean, do you know
it is
who your parents are?
May I just say, it is disappointing.
What?
Those are my dads.
I don't. Hemlock is too boring for Trigger. He's so like melodramatic, and just like Trigger is just like, dude, just walk the plank. Like, and it's just, you know, some people just.
Hemlock is assured and cool.
He is old. I don't mean to be ageist, but I'm basically Renee Rapp over here.
You are Renee Rapp.
Does she hate old people?
She has said in interviews she is ageist, that she hates old people.
Damn.
Wow. Bold.
Yeah, like
Well,
with all the confidence of like a 23-year-old pop star that she can.
Yeah,
say that.
incredible. I love that energy. That Kesha kind of like, what are you gonna do? She like broke into Paris Hilton's house. She broke into Prince's house.
Wow.
And she sat there and he was playing his good like big grand piano in his living room. And she was like, can you listen to my singles? And then he got like
Kesha?
and like escorted her off. She's like, I want you to listen to my songs. I love you.
Wow.
Come on, that's a fave. I love Kesha.
I am quite fond of Kesha.
That's your trivia.
They all rolled so high. Everybody rolled so high.
They did.
Oh,
I
wow.
hope that's not my only good rolls. It is very clear, like my DM dice roll much better than like my Cobble dice.
Yeah,
it's fine. Nothing rolls as well as the dice that Bobby was rolling last night.
Oh my god.
A lot of natural 20s.
So many.
It was a lot of natural 20s.
Yeah. I need it tonight. We're pulling it tonight. Come on.
Yeah, we got that energy.
We are starting off. These statues like breathe to life on the side, like the bronze slowly turns to flesh as they all sort of like, as if like idle characters in a video game just begin subtly moving, staring down their various enemies. The first to move, as if predicted by Hemlock and everyone else, is of course Lutherain Flameblade, who begins by introducing themselves with a
monologue
and like ignites this sword as they kind of like spin it behind their back and around. It is I.
Oh, I get it. Flameblade.
Lutherain Flameblade, met my end in Corsair by Talani Catamount. You all will not be victorious like she was.
Do you know Cavalier? You talk a lot alike.
Cavalier. I believe a walker of the path. Not one yet.
Not anymore.
Oh, fuck. Well, I suppose the fairest thing would be to allow you a chance to forfeit, I suppose. And he is going to lock eyes with Europa and cast a spell, suggesting that she gives up. That's going to be a wisdom saving throw from Europa.
Wise.
She has a +5.
So wise. Yeah.
Wise beyond her years.
That is a 7 with a +5 is a 12, which does not save. On whipping this flame blade around, I'm going to double check the wording of suggestion.
Oh,
Starting strong.
good. Good.
It's not even command, it's suggestion. That's
Europa, this is a charming effect. Europa is a moon elf, so she has advantage
She's
against
immune.
charm.
She is
roll
advantage.
again. Roll again.
That was a natural 4. I built that up for no reason. So she did, in fact, still lose with her 7. So she is willed to forfeit this fight.
Okay.
She's like out. Is she just like not participating?
Maybe it's like a point system. We just have to win a certain number of fights.
As Europa sort of falls to her knees, onto her hands, and just like willingly basically goes prone here before Flame Blade.
Not cool.
That is his turn. That is this dwarf down by the edge of the wall, having come to life. As she does, she sort of hefts this long sword up over her shoulder. Lapis Lazuli, seeing no challenger before me, I suppose I shall help our trainee. And I'm going to roll to determine which of the lesser threats is the trainee.
All right, so you weren't wrong, Bobby. Lapis Lazuli is a dog.
And Lapis.
What if she is the
goes
trainee?
to hop off her dais and as she begins to run for trigger, longsword in one hand, she draws a throwing axe and tosses it at you, Trigger, as she runs.
None of this is honorable.
Hey, you're still up because
I
you
would've-
didn't take any shortcuts. Good on you, lad. Now stand and fight.
I would have shot you in the head.
There's a 17 to hit.
Just hits.
Just hit.
Oh, no.
But only going to be 6 damage. 6 slashing as she tosses it at you.
He sucks.
And she will like kind of like hit a point, reel around, seeing kind of herself surrounded, and toss a second.
Wait a second. Is that a projectile?
Yeah, it's a thrown weapon.
Or is that a would that count? That wouldn't count as the missile though.
I'll let you deflect missiles.
Yeah, let's
Functioning
do
range
that.
Weapon attack.
I mean, if you can catch a bullet, you can catch a throwing axe.
Yeah, if you can dodge a wrench, yeah.
You can dodge a ball. Says Hemlock.
Hemlock, you sound so much more lively.
All right, cool. I mean, it's reduced. It's going to be reduced to nothing because there's only 8 points, and that's how much I
shoot
have.
it out of the air
But-
with the plunger post.
I will.
Well, you can grab it then.
I was gonna say I want to shoot it real quick, and as it gets knocked off, I want to catch it. And can I toss it back?
You can, yeah.
Yeah, I'll spend a key point to toss it back at her.
Hell yeah.
What do I roll for that?
Roll it like if you're throwing a dart. I think it's kind of the same as your unarmed strike for a monk because everything kind of equates.
Okay.
Does Trigger know physics? Did he just
How did he time that part?
pause the moment?
Does a 12 probably does not hit?
That does not hit.
I said, "Pa, check this out." Okay, I don't really like axes. Sorry.
Oh, that's too bad, little boy. Here's another one. With another 17 to hit as a second attack, she tosses her another throwing axe your way. Hits, but only does 3 slashing damage.
What? That's unacceptable.
But that's Trigger's turn.
Okay. Sorry, I'm just reading real quick. Cool. All right. I don't like that I'm being attacked by both people. I go, hello, Mr. Loxodon. I'm here to kill you again.
Comes out of his nose.
You know what? Actually, you're the trainee, and that doesn't feel fair. So, oh gosh. Oh, never mind. You're fun. I'm gonna shoot you. Okay. And I shoot my Loxodon right here, point blank range. I'd like to actually stick the barrel of my gun into his trunk if he hasn't,
The statue hasn't fully
yet.
like come off yet, so you're able to just line it right up.
Yeah, just like right down the barrel of the gun there. That is a 20, a dirty 20 to hit.
That will hit.
And we roll 13 points of damage
13 points of damage
for that
hell yeah.
first hit. And I will then
the Loxodon looks bloody.
oh, bonus action flurry of blows.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're just gonna try and I want to try and knock these out as soon as I can. So bonus action flurry of blows. First one is not great. 12 again.
12 will not hit.
Second one, that is a. Oh, I can't tell. Oh no, that's a natural one. Great. So what a great use of my key points there. We're doing awesome.
But he's just so thick that your fists don't manage to find a weak spot on his stomach.
Oh, okay. This is unfortunate. Somebody help! And that's my turn.
Excellent. Hemlock stutters for a moment as kind of Crux comes to life before him once again. Crux, not yet their turn, but following Hemlock shortly after, begins to announce, I'm Crux Swiftblade, struck down in the Temple of the Path, and didn't make the mark I wish I could. And Hemlock just like kind of like calmly just says, the sharpest blade I know. Balks at first, misses his first attack, but manages to connect with his second. And kind of like goes to raise his sword and kind of like freezes for a moment, then Trigger, go again. And we'll use a commanding strike to give Trigger another attack.
What? Really? Awesome. Thanks. I'm sorry I said all that mean stuff about you. I don't think you're that boring. Does a 14 hit my Loxodon?
That does not hit, unfortunately.
Man.
That's all right.
Never mind. You're still boring.
Fight's just beginning, Trigger.
Okay, then. Okay, great. Can't wait. It's going really well so far.
And as Crux begins to swing at Hemlock, it appears that they do not remember him. And as they turn into a whirling dervish swinging at kneecaps.
Matt, real quick, I'm so sorry. Does a 15 hit? It was a 15.
It does not.
Okay, thank you.
But I'm glad it was there. The lowest of those is it's a 14 to hit, which does not hit Hemlock. Right there, you see that? So only 2 hits from Crux on Hemlock. As just this spiraling mess of blades, having like one rapier in one hand, short sword in the other, and a dagger in their teeth. Hits Hemlock for 15 before more statues begin to come to life. This gif facing down with you, Gwyn. I, Gizraith Chakram, brought the gift of spirit combat to Corsair, perfected it, and was bested in combat by El Dragoon the Dragonborn. And you will be defeated once again. And like these, like the chakrams just begin to spiral as they kind of slash down into you.
Fun.
That is a natural 20.
Good.
And a natural 19 for a 25 to hit.
Yeah, good, good.
That is in total 16 slashing damage. And give me a strength saving throw.
Good, yeah. Ooh, well, it's a 5 minus 1, so 4.
Boom, you are knocked prone.
Awesome. Love. Good.
Similarly good and full of love. Roll20 hates rolling initiative. So I've just lost the initiative counts for everyone. I should have written them down.
Oh, no.
We could, because it was, the first one was the elven dude, and then it was
Longsword, Trigger,
Then it was our dwarven friend.
Hemlock,
Then me.
Rux,
That's the 2.
Chakram, I think.
I was 12.
I think Spatha was after Chakram. Europa was last.
I was after the person who was about to go.
Okay, after
and then I'm
Chakram. After Spatha, the purple or the blue Genasi.
Yes, I was after Blue Genasi.
and then I'm after Gwyn.
Oh, the he rolled just slow, so I think the Luxdon was last. I think that is everyone. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for remembering everyone's initiative counts. Much better.
I
than
was
roll
staring
20.
at it for a while. Like, when do I get to go?
Like, it really doesn't matter if it's before or after. We're going to die now. You know?
I would like to, while I'm conscious, use my reaction for my telekinetic reprisal. Can he please make a strength saving throw?
Certainly can. I'm going to look it up because that's a very middling roll. It's a strength saving throw. 12.
Fails. He takes 11 force damage and is pushed 10 feet away from me.
Hell yeah. Gets pushed back against the wall, but doesn't move too further away. I would say because it knocked away, if you wanted to like use movement or something, I'll let you do it without an opportunity attack from him.
It pushes me up.
Yeah, it pushes you further away.
Yeah.
Excellent. Okay, that is Spatha. Then Chakram, this air genasi, has like this long cavalry sword, and as she kind of kicks the end of the blade up, and it just like boom, almost like as tall as she is. This just like enormous weapon, seemingly too big to be wielded. As she looks down at you, a very small Kachi. I am Cyclone Spatha, the blade of the seas. I was defeated by Lutherain Flameblade. And like shoots her eyes over to like the Flameblade at the side. Honestly, if one of you dies here and replaces me, I wouldn't be mad. But until then, this swirling kind of pool of water forms out of nowhere, lifting her out of the ground as she is immediately astride like this watery form of a hippocampi, now becoming a mounted combatant as she swings this cavalry sword back and forth in Kachi's direction. Seemingly with the height provided by her mount, is rolling with advantage. Which doesn't super help a 14 against Kachi on the first swing.
That doesn't hit.
That one is going to be a 25 to hit on the second one.
That one will hit.
And that is going to be...
Oh, wait. Hold on. Wait. I gotta roll for my illusory.
Oh, yes you do!
That still hits. Fuck.
Oh no!
I still have all three though. So.
Great. Yeah, you take 11 slashing damage from this Spatha as she swings it around and connects with you. Oh,
you sure you don't want?
I forgot to reiterate this. As your explosion of moth radiance knocks this gift back, the gift is bloody.
Oh, good.
Ooh. Oh, nice.
Good.
And as a bonus action on Spatha's turn, she's going to try and knock Kachi with the pommel. Give me a Constitution saving throw.
Nine.
It is a failure. You are dizzy, so your next attack will have disadvantage, but just one attack.
All right.
Spatha, that's Gwyn, currently prone, but facing off with an equally damaged Gith warrior.
We're gonna get the battle fans out because they've been blessed. Take a swing. That is an 18 to hit.
18 will hit.
11. Round down. 25. It's 10. I'm gonna make them my favored foe for the swing too.
Excellent.
Good. 2 psychic damage. And I rolled 1.
As the psychic wave ripples over this gift, it doesn't seem to do as much as most enemies you faced.
Curse you! I'm gonna say it's gonna be easy to kill you because I don't know what you are. And then 15 slashing damage.
Strike the final blow. What does this look like, Gwyn, as you defeat the first of these combatants?
I imagine if I had chakras, it would be like vertical attacks. And so I want to take my fans out and do like the classic, like, pass them, like, and it's like just a cut, and then like they grab their throat, and then they fall to their knees and go down.
As like you slash the gift's throat, he like falls forward and just like grabs onto your poncho and pulls you in.
You have struck me down in a fair duel with a keen blade. Should you wish to choose the path, insert your blades and choose your name. You have the approval of one.
And then just kind of like slides and collapses down to the ground.
Did everyone hear it?
Like how loud? I would say it's not like it's thematically just like it's very croaked out to you, but everyone can hear this. It's a fairly like, kind of still moment. That is Kachi facing off against Spatha. Spatha, I can't remember how to pronounce that. It's a Roman cavalry sword. But they are kind of on this mounted like water hippo or water mermaid, horse mermaid combination.
The wording of being dizzy, is that just like my next attack for the round, or like whenever my next attack?
Oh, your next attack for the round. So it only lasts until like your next attack on the next round. So if you were to do like
Cool.
not take an attack and did like if you were to like cure wound yourself or something, it would go away by Spath's next turn. It's a minor.
Cool. Instead, I'm gonna fly up, so I'm like eye level with them, so I'm like at the height, so they don't have that height advantage anymore. I'm really dizzy right now, but I'm gonna do what I think I can do right now, and I'll use magic missile from my armor.
Oh shit! Hell yeah! Okay, go ahead and roll those D4.
Yeah, and it's 3. So yeah, and I'll do all 3 on.
Yeah. Boom, boom, boom.
There's like 7 of you, and there's like 18 of me. I don't know what's going on.
There are a lot of you around. You normally
Yeah,
travel
try to find out which one. Guys, my dice fucking hate me. That's 2, 3, 4 plus 3, 7 damage.
Hey, it's something you didn't have to roll for,
Ugh.
and you weren't at disadvantage.
Yeah, this is true. This is true.
Any bonus actions,
dare you.
Kachi?
No bonus actions this round. I'll just stay high level with her.
Nice, taking away the mounted combatant advantage. That's clever. I'll allow
Yep.
it.
Thank you. I would say if
Europa,
that's not how the wording works, I just figured just like getting up.
they're all loosely based on feats and things, so I'm okay with you outthinking that. Europa is still subjected to the suggestion spell. That is the Luxodon. That is Barrel Claymore, who will take this giant sword over his shoulder and roll an attack at Trigger. That is a natural 19. That is a 23 to hit Trigger.
Yeah, I guess. Okay.
Excellent. Trigger, give me a Constitution saving throw.
Incredible. I'm really hardy. Man, the D20 isn't liking me tonight either, guys. This is getting a little scary. It's not gonna pass whatever it is.
Trigger, you take 20 slashing damage as this Luxodon Claymore knocks into you, and you are stunned for the round.
Oh man.
Those squirrels, why not? As just like the sheer might of this weapon hits into you. They seem much slower than everyone else with a single attack. That is the Luxodon, and that is the end of the round. And that's where we can take just a little bit of a break early for tonight. But my partner just got home from a gig, and I want to say hi.